Welcome to Blind Bourbon and Whiskey Reviews. Today we will be doing an old-fashioned showdown. Lindsey will concoct an old-fashioned, and I will pick the bourbon or whiskey to add to the drink. No point scale on this one, just a head-to-head matchup. Enjoy! Alright, walk us through what you're doing.
So we're making old fashions. So I cut up slices of the orange. John's a little late here. But I cut up slices of the orange, and then it calls for simple syrup, but we don't have any. So I just sprinkle a little bit of sugar on top of the orange slice. And then I just have this little muddler thing that I got with a mixer. And I just like go around in the fruit part of the orange and just kind of muddle it all up and get the juice out. And then that part comes out, it's kind of nasty. But it has like just a little bit of juice and kind of like the pulp in it. So once we get that done, I don't know how to pronounce these, but I use orange bitters because John and I both like the orange ones other than the other ones. And I just do 3 dashes of that. And then that's done. And then we are going to try it a little different this time. We're going to use club soda. And not let it explode. And we're just going to pour a little splash in there. And then we're going to take this fancy long spoon, which I have no idea what it's used for. But we're going to use it today. And mix that up. And then I just put a little bit of ice in it. And fill the cup usually about halfway with it. And then we got these Traverse City cherries today. So we're going to try these out. Normally I just put maraschinos in it, but John and I are going to try these ones today. They smell really good. I like cherries and fruit in mine, so I'm going to put 2 of them in each. They're very thick. They're very pretty too, by the way. And then I put a little tiny bit of the syrup in there, just because. So once that's all done, then you add your bourbon or your whiskey.
So are you doing 1 ounce or are you going to do 2?
I'm going to do 2. Most of them, I've looked up a lot of recipes for these, and most of them call for 1.5 to 2 ounces, so we're just going to do 2 ounces today. The fun thing about these is that you can pretty much do them however you want, and then I just give it a good stir. Mix everything all in there nice. And then we'll pour a little bit more club soda on top. And then I'm going to put this pretty orange on it to make it look pretty. Super easy, super simple. I'm not a bartender. John had one of these when we went out one night and he really enjoyed it. So I looked up a couple different recipes and we kind of concocted our own. And this is what we came up with. So this is new because we have the Traverse City cherries instead of normal maraschinos. But this is going to be a new twist for us. But we'll see how this goes.
Alright, so that first one she just made, she don't know what the whiskey is.
I don't.
That will be her blind taste test. She's gonna do some old-fashioned
Cocktail reviews?
cocktail reviews. She's gonna do head-to-head with 2 different ones. We'll do like a matchup type, and then
We'll see what happens.
we'll see. We'll go on to the next round, and once we go through a bunch of whiskeys, we'll do all the winners together and
Figure out which one makes the best old fashioned.
that's something new, a new idea. Alright, time for the old-fashioned showdown. What was the first one that we poured?
It's fine.
Alright, taste it, tell us what you like about it, what you don't like. You made them basically the same, right? We tried to make it as even as possible.
Mm-hmm. This one, I feel like it's a higher proof, maybe, but I don't think you'd let me put high proof whiskey into an old fashioned, but I don't know. We'll see. It tastes good. I kind of like the higher proof, or most people like ryes to put in them because it offsets the sweet from the cherries and the oranges and stuff in old fashions.
Is it sweet? Is it bitter? Is it smooth?
It has a little bit of a bite to it. Not much. Kind of the difference between like a normal whiskey or bourbon and a rye, where they have a different bite, but not.
So you think it's more along the lines of a rye?
I feel like it is because it does have a pretty good bite, and I feel it in the back of my mouth, which is usually what I feel when I'm drinking rye. It's good. It's a good balance of sweet and hot. No hug or anything like that from it.
And this is 2 ounces of bourbon. That's like, or 2 ounces of whiskey. That's probably half of the liquid in there.
Yeah. But it's good. It's got good flavor. It goes well with the other ones. The more I'm drinking it, the better it tastes. So, I enjoy it. It's good.
All right. And we want to cleanse your palate and then move on to the second one.
Sure.
So, first, what would you rate the first old fashioned on a scale of 1 to 10?
Personally, I like them a little sweeter, so I'm gonna say if I put more grenadine or more sugar in it, I probably like it a little more, but on a scale of 1 to 10 as of right now, I'd probably give it a 6. It's not awful, but it's not the best old fashioned I've ever had. So.
Okay. Now on to the second one. Let's see how she feels about this one.
I like this one. I like this one a lot better. This one's a lot sweeter. It's a lot smoother. It's a lot easier to drink. No burn, nothing from it. I taste the orange, I taste the cherry. I really taste the bourbon, whiskey, whatever is in it. I like how the flavors just all go together really well with this one. They're all muddled together really well. So this is good. I like this one.
Can you find anything bad about that one?
That I don't have more of it?
What would you rate that on a scale of 1 to 10?
Oh, I'd probably give this a 9. I don't know if I could find one better than this. I might even give it a 10 if it had more orange in it. But
Well, remember that for the next one. Maybe 2 slices of orange muddled up.
yeah, I don't like pulp, but I like pulp when you like muddle the oranges and stuff.
Now, we got some sweeter oranges this time. What kind are they?
They're Cara oranges. We got them at the local grocery store. They were 89 cents an orange. It said on there that they're sweet and have a slight taste of cranberry. So we thought they would be good. And they do have a little bit of a reddish tint. I don't know if you guys can kind of see that, kind of like a blood orange. But I just ate my one off this glass and it was the best orange I've ever had. It's super good. Super sweet, super fresh, citrusy, and it has a little zing to it. So I think those are going to be our old-fashioned oranges.
All right, you have any guesses on which kind of whiskeys are in either one?
Nope.
Just throw out your best guesses. So you think
This
that
tastes-
one's a rye. What do you think that one is?
I'm pretty sure this one is a rye. Or it's a lower, like, crappy whiskey. I don't know.
No, both are $41.
Oh, okay.
You're correct on the first one's a rye. What do you think about the second one?
I don't know. It's smooth and it tastes really good.
All right, I'll give you a hint. Neither one of them are bourbon. And one of them is a rye.
This
And
one's-
you were correct on the rye. The first one was a rye. Second one is a sour mash American whiskey.
Is this Michter's?
first one she thought was empty, so I knew that one fooled her because I had a sample hidden away just for this. I did it yesterday.
Okay.
And the second one is a sour mash. It is not a bourbon. The mash bill is a little bit too low on corn for them to call it a bourbon. So, how do you feel about that?
Well, I mean, we just started picking up Michters and we both really enjoy it. I think they have some good, decent whiskey out there. It's not bad. And I mean, that tops my charts for old fashions.
Yeah,
My first old fashioned was with Basil Hayden rye, and I didn't really care for it. Sorry, guys. Not a big Basil Hayden fan, but I made a couple different ones here at home with John. We really liked Old Forester rye. That made a really good old fashioned. But I've made a couple other ones too, and this one takes the cake. That was really good. Very, very good, and I'm surprised. I mean, we love the Michter's stuff, so I'm not surprised at that aspect.
Everything Michter seems to be great.
It seems to have, they know what they're doing over there.
All right. Well, we'll try to do a couple videos a week. Gonna pound out more.
Doing different stuff.
Yeah, we got a few ideas. We'll do this with a couple different cocktails, maybe a Manhattan or a whiskey sour. If you want to comment what your favorite whiskey is for an old-fashioned, please do. Also, tell us your recipes. Maybe we'll try different recipes, or what you think we can improve on our recipe.
So that wraps up this review. Leave a comment if you have tried this whiskey and let us know what you thought. Please like and share us to social media, subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to leave a suggestion for our next review. Thanks for watching.